Here it is already Wednesday of this No Frills Wednesday video week. Wow, where is it going? Wow, wow, wow. Continuously speaking this week about stocking stuffers. Now, some stocking stuffers can range anywhere from the sublime to the ridiculous. Today, I'm going to keep it as practical and as cost effective as can be. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when we get a little stocking stuffer that seems standard or like, well, it doesn't excite you too much at that moment, that's the very thing that the person goes back to one day when they need it. Let's think about that. How many times have we given, for example, clothing to kids and they look at it as a gift and go, ugh, wah, wah. But then they remember, oh, I have that pretty, outfit or whatever. In this case, we're talking about stocking stuffers. So I'm thinking this, that everyone who does not like to have cold hands, cold feet, cold head, and by the way, if you make sure that your head is covered on an extremely cold day, that's like 80% of your body heat retained, for real and for true, seriously. So, one of the things that I strongly suggest, it may sound standard, it may sound practical, may sound a little dull, but you could get some really cute ones. You get some really cute woolen gloves, mittens, hats, things of that nature. Beautiful scarf, perhaps maybe you made it yourself, or just a special color, or just something that screams out that person's personality. So items that keep people warm, because hey, let's face it, right after Christmas, or actually a few days before Christmas, literally, the winter season begins. And if you live like where I do, where we celebrate all seasons, when winter comes, it can be really tough. Some winters, like last winter, were generally pretty good, except for a couple of these weird Arctic vortex days. Ay, 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 ay. Even with the heat on, even with, let's say, if I'm cooking or baking, no matter what, it felt like the wind was just going right through the windows anyway. It was just the craziest feeling, that weird Arctic blast. Let me tell you something. So I had this like really like nice indoor outdoor hoodie, but like basically an outdoor hoodie for, let's say, if you're going outside in the fall. But I wore it on the inside. Let me tell you something, just keeping my head covered really made all the difference. So keep in mind, like, head coverings, like, like those stretchy caps that men or women wear. Get something like that, or gloves or mittens, whatever you think would make sense, or those really cute slipper socks. Those are very, very comfortable and keep your feet nice and toasty and comfy, cozy. So, again, doesn't have to be expensive, thoughtful, practical. I'm just suggesting to you, practical gifts are great gifts. You could get them in stocking stuffer size. Come back tomorrow for some more tips and tricks.